of this rainbow.
Sa laban na ito mga boss, ay ito ang pang-pitong depensa ng ating kababayan sa kanyang hawak na titulong WBC World Featherweight title laban sa sabihin na natin walang respetong Amerikanong boksingero na si Kennedy McKinney. Bakit ko nasabi mga boss? Kasi bago pa man nagumpisa ang kanilang laban ay tinalikuran niya ang ating pambato na si Luisito Espinosa noong magharap sila sa Fantasy Springs Casino, Indio, California, USA. Hindi pinakitaan ng kunting paggalang ang Pinoy bilang isang world champion. Kaya naman, hindi natin masisisi ang Pinoy kung bakit siya nito tinapos sa loob lamang ng round 2. Matapos depensahan ng Pinoy na tubong Metro Manila na si Luisito Espinosa ang kanyang titulo dito sa Pilipinas at sa bansang Japan, ay napadayo na rin ito sa Mexico at Amerika. At noong taong 1998 ay naganap ang laban na talaga namang yumanig sa mundo ng boxing. Matapos pabagsakin ng Pinoy ang pambatot na talagang inaasahan ng mga Amerikanong boxing fans na siya umanong pangtapat nila kay Prince Naseem Hamed ng Britanya noong mga panahon na yon. Si Prince Naseem Hamed kasi ay inilampaso ang mga bigating Amerikanong boksingero sa kanilang sariling teritoryo. Kaya naman ganun na lang ang gigil ng mga Amerikanong boxing fans na sugpuin nila ang Briton sa pamamagitan ng lakas ni Kennedy McKinney. Kung magwawagi nga daw si McKinney sa laban na ito mga boss, ihanda na daw ni Prince Naseem Hamed ang kanyang kumot at unan dahil mahimbing natulog at bangungot ang sasapitin ng Briton sa kamay ng Amerikano. Kumbaga mga boss ay binaypas nila ang kakayahan ng Pinoy at dumiretso kagad sila sa susunod na laban nito. Sigurado na daw ang panalo. Itong si Kennedy McKinney kasi mga boss ay may kartadang 33 panalo, may 3 talo, may 1 tabla at 19 dito ay tinapos via knockout. Samantalang ang ating kababayan naman mga boss ay may kartadang 43 panalo, may 7 talo at 24 dito ay tinapos via knockout. Huwag na natin patagalin to mga boss, bakbakan agad.
Kennedy McKinney knows it. Can he do anything about it?
That's why he wants to go.
Headbutts. Espinosa has won 2 of his last 3 by technical win and work behind his jab and slow starter.
Very smart boxer.
I think McKinney may be signed. It's his best punch.
McKinney had the right hand up the dots at the body.
They try
up his right hand, McKinney. McKinney with the right hand to the body and the left to the body, and he lands an uppercut, but Espinosa counters and drives Kennedy back, then turns around and pounds him against the ropes as Espinosa has stunned McKinney in the first round.
And left hook hurt McKinney bad.
Yep.
He saw him throw a barrage of punches at McKinney, and he backed back and gathered himself.
Experience. He's been a pro for 14 years. First professional fight on his 17th birthday. Down goes McKinney as a right hand followed by a left hook. Landed on the chin.
This has been more than a taste. Jim.
This has been a buffet.
McKinney bleeding from the mouth.
Espinosa left hook, trying to finish McKinney in the final seconds of round 1. Now the right hand lands. And a slow starting Kennedy McKinney trying to fight back as round 1 comes to a close.
All of those big punches are results of those big body shots earlier.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a time. One time, give me some more. One time, I'm on. You all right? Bro, man, you gotta move to your right, okay? Okay. How you feel? Give me some water. Give me some water. Give me some water. One time on my back. Give me water. Mac, you gotta stay to the right side. Come on. Mac, you can't let him come up on you and just punch like that. All right? Like you gotta move. Okay.
Here we can take a look at the knockdown. That big right hand is what sent McKinney off balance. A soft tap of the left finished the job that the right had started. Looking for the left, caught the right.
We talked about the 343 days off. McKinney looked rusty to you in that first round, Roy?
Not necessarily rusty, but the big body shots that Luisito Espinosa was throwing made Kennedy forget about his head. And he set him up for the body shot and threw a headshot.
So big round for Espinosa to start, landing 36 of 80 punches. 35 of those 36 power shots. Those numbers come from CompuBox. Another left hook. And McKinney's going to have to get something going here or risk being flooded early by the power shots of Espinosa.
And right there, you saw how well Espinosa took Kennedy's right hand. It's because Espinosa's been a featherweight for a long time now.
And Kennedy moving up in weight. Oh, and that right hand has frozen McKinney, and this is over. Over. A blistering right cross by Luisito Espinosa, and Kennedy McKinney was a sitting duck along the ropes. He took 2 or 3 more shots before Denkin got there to stop it.
You remember about 6 or 7 minutes ago, Jim, I said, you may be asking if he's too old 3 years from now or tonight.
And your answer?
It was tonight.
A sudden, stunning, second round knockout of Kennedy McKinney by Luisito Espinosa. And Roy, what a textbook job of setting up power shots to the head with hard punches to the body.
Yeah, that's what he started out doing. He started out throwing the wing and body shots first to make Kennedy let him get close enough to land those big head shots.
You know, McKinney has always visualized fights and been very good at thinking about what might happen in a fight with an opponent. And he kept visualizing the left hand of Espinosa, and he was just wide open for the right.
It was the right hand that got him, no question.
Which is why you never go into a fight looking for one punch to beat you. Always go ready for anything.
And McKinney was so cut and dried in his fighter meeting with us yesterday. He had a very clear and categorical picture of what he thought was going to happen in the fight. It was very convincing the way he described it to us. But Larry makes exactly the right point, because as McKinney tried to protect against the left hook, Espinosa blasted him out of there with right hands. So now the speculation turns to Luisito Espinosa versus Prince Naseem Hamed.
Big fight, good fight.
Can't imagine that the Prince's people are going to be desperately anxious to go ahead and make the fight off what they saw here, but if they do, give them credit for bravery and mark the date on your calendar. And now let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Marty Denkin waves off the count of 10 following the knockdown and calls a halt to this bout at 47 seconds of round number 2. The winner and still WBC featherweight champion of the world, Luisito Espinosa.
So Espinosa, having moved here to the United States, now living in San Francisco, in search of bigger and better economic opportunity toward what would appear to be the end of his boxing career coming up in the near future.
Congratulations, Luis, who is now kissing his bride, who is also his business manager and negotiates all of his contracts, and did a very good job outside of the ring as you did inside of the ring tonight.
Yung asawa mo, marami siya daw ang manager mo, and she did a good job. Your company.
Oh, thank you very much for Lan, and also to American President Kusin. Thank you very much for promoting here.
You've thanked your promoter, you've done your job, but you did a better job for that 4 minutes during the fight. Did you feel that you were just stronger than him, and is that the reason you came out so aggressively?
Doon sa 4 na minutong pinaglaban nyo, naramdaman bang mas malakas ka kaysa sa kanya?
Naramdaman ko dahil first round pa lang kasi sabi ko mas malakas ako dito, sabi ko.
I felt it, and it's right on the first punch. I knew right away I'm going to get this guy.
He was looking for your left hook, which has always seemed to have been your best punch. Was he just wide open for those right hands?
Hinahanap niya, inaabangan niya yung left hook mo. hindi dumating yung left hook mo, puro right ang umabot.
Kasi pag ano ang target ko talaga, right hooks talaga. Pero lepo ko pinabangan siya.
I see. Okay. He fakes with his left hook, but he is actually power punches the right hand.
What does he see in the future for himself?
Anong nakikita mo sa susunod na mga laban mo?
Sa tingin ko, magiging approve ba? Na-approve ba yun?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna improve some more in the next fight.
Does he think that he will get a fight with Prince Hamed?
Palagay ba makakalabo mo si Prince Hamed?
Hanggang dito na lang muna ang ating video ngayon mga boss. Kaya kung ngayon ka palang napadpad sa ating munting channel, mas maganda kung nakasubscribe ka na para lagi kang manotify sa ating mga bagong uploads. Maraming salamat sa inyong walang sawang suporta. Mabuhay, ingat po, and God bless!